Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about two things, blog creation and blog comments. If you know a little thing or two about blogs, and if you've actually created your own blog, you know that it is very high maintenance. But on the advantage side, you are able to drive more targeted traffic, and you know search engines just love blogs. You can use blogs to do different things, build your lists for educational purposes, for business purposes, promote affiliate products, use it for AdSense and Strategica and other types of contextual advertising so that you can make money from clicks, and there are many other possibilities. Now, when it comes to blog creation, there are several things that you need to know beforehand before you get started. Number one, what are you using the blog for? You need to know the reason why you're going to create the blog. Are you promoting a product? Are you building your list? Or are you mainly focusing on affiliate stuff, promoting affiliate products and making money from AdSense or Strategica? Blogger.com is a very great place to go to create blogs, because creating blogs can take 2 to 3 minutes at max with Blogger.com blogs. The only problem when it comes to maintaining it, posting to it every week or posting it twice every week, and especially it adds up when you have more than one blog. Now, once you have answered this question here, then you will know the purpose of your blog, and then you can go ahead and tackle it. Let's say, for example, that you are specifically looking to make money with AdSense and Strategica and other affiliate products. Now, in this case, you could set up a specific niche blog, and I would actually recommend that you go ahead and create your own blog. So what I would do is normally name the name of the blog something that I want to rank high on. So for example, once you have that, then you can find somebody who writes articles and maintains blogs to do that for you. So set it up first, then find an article writer and a blog creation service, which you can do, and I would recommend you to go to places like Digital Point Forums, and you can go through, do a search on blog creation service, these exact keywords. That's what I normally do, and you can figure out different plans. Like for example, this person here, it says, I'm creating blogs for you to increase your keyword ranking and search engine placement, and he will offer you 3 articles on your blog. And one thing I would recommend that you do is beforehand see examples of blogs that he's created. Now, I would say that most of the money that you should invest should go into writing articles. So mainly focus on getting somebody to write the articles for you, and then if you want to find somebody to maintain your blog by posting to them in the future, then you can do that. So majority of times it should not be that expensive. I found one here. He has a good iTrader review, and this is a great way to review their positive and negative feedback. And this person sets up WordPress blogs, but they do hosting for 30 days, which could mean that you need to pay more money down the road. So what I would recommend that you do is probably go find a reseller account. Let's say, for example, HostGator.com. Go get a reseller account so that you can host more domains if you want to do WordPress installations. But honestly, most of the part, using Blogger.com blogs are just as good, and they do the hosting for you, and you can still make pretty good money that way anyways. And Blogger.com actually has a way you can embed AdSense ads into the Blogger.com blogs very easily. Now back to the blog creation service. Look for the different people who provide these. Mainly focus more of the money into the article writing side, more so than the blog creation side, because blog creation, you can do it, that shouldn't be a problem, but you should perhaps give them access to your account so that they can go into your account, and that way you can monitor it at the same time. Whenever you do hire people to write articles, you may want to use a program called Copyscape, or even specify that they need to use Copyscape to avoid plagiarism. And Copyscape allows you to track to see whether those article writers are being deceptive by copying other people's articles. So with that said, you can protect yourself in that light. Now going back to this section, let's talk about blog comments. Blog comments are a separate issue. All they are is a way for you to drive traffic either back to your blog or back to your website. Now here's what I mean by blog comments. Majority of blogs have a way where you can comment on the blog. Let me show you an example here. If I type in the keyword bodybuilding plus WordPress, then I'll get a listing here at wordpress.com. So what I can do is go to these blogs and see if I can find anything that have an area for me to post my reply on a blog. So let me go ahead and click these and find if these are available for me to reply to. And here's what I mean. Most of these are out on the search engine, so to get traffic back to your blog or back to your website, what you could do is read this, and after you read that, then reply to it with your website or to your blog so that you get a link back to your website, and it's a one-way link. Now doing this can be very, very time consuming. So what I want you to do is just go back to Digital Point Forums and look for somebody who can do virtual assistant work. Now I say this because you want to find somebody who is fluent in English, who can read this and can respond to it with a legitimate response. And I emphasize this because you don't want to find somebody who cannot communicate effectively, who has really bad comprehension and can't understand English. You want to find somebody who can actually understand English, has a great comprehension, and who can sit down and respond to these. So you could say, okay, for every response, a legitimate response, give me a link to that response and I'll give you 25 cents to 50 cents. They can make a good, decent amount of money. And you'll find people who are willing to do that for you. And I guarantee you, using blog comments is actually a great way to get traffic back to your site. Not only do you get links back to your site, but people actually read these blogs. So when they read their blogs and they see your response to the blogs and you have a similar website or similar blog, then they're going to go to your website. So it's not just for SEO purposes, but for the purposes of you really getting actual targeted people coming to your site.